Hi, Arctic Nerd here, reviewing Darksiders 1 today. Very fun game. Hack and slash, yes, to be sure. You start off playing as War. This your main character throughout the game. And War is falsely accused of starting the apocalypse, the end war. The war between heaven and hell and man, but man's not ready yet. So, the beginning of the game, heaven and hell are already fighting when war arrives. And you stomp these guys, no problem. But as you go through, your powers start to drop off, start to fade. That's not fun. It's really not. But, you can get them back throughout the game. Sorry, I'm just trying to adjust. So, anywho. Jeffrey. Come on, man. Needy cat. But you get this really awesome sword, Chaos Eater. I love it. As you progress further in the game, you meet different characters. A constant character with you throughout the game, though, is the Watcher. Your War's boss is the Charred Council, mediator between heaven and hell, keeps him playing nice. He's like War's parole officer, keeps him on the level and obeying the council's orders. So, and he's actually voiced by Mark Hamill, which I didn't know that. I'd definitely say THQ Nordic and, Vigil, they did a good job. It's an awesome game. I love it, personally. Some of the best characters. Azrael, Wolthane, Uriel, some of the characters that you'll meet, Samael. You fight as the 4 big bosses in the game are known as the Chosen. Tiamat is going to give you a stroke with how frustrating she is, trust me. Getting to her is even more frustrating because you had to go through so many puzzles. And I'm not a big puzzle fan. If you love puzzles, awesome. They've got some of the most elaborate puzzles. You can get some cool weapons, a crossblades like a giant shuriken. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I believe you get Mercy, which is this gun that never runs out of ammo. Ever. You can just hold it down, it's never going to stop firing. One of the toughest ones that you'll fight is the Stygian. It's spoilers, by the way. Sorry. Is a giant worm that you'll fight in the desert. You don't have your horse for most of the game, unfortunately. I know, horseman without a horse. But Joe, it's just one of those games where the story is just so good. The action's good, the puzzles are frustrating but good. The areas, there's lots to explore. Never think that there isn't. Some areas you can't get to until you progress further in the game and you get all these nifty little items. Whenever you want to get something new or you want to get health crystals, you go to Vulgrim, who's like this exiled demon. You trade in souls, which those are not hard to come by. You do run into, at one point, he's kind of easy to find, kind of hard to find, Wicked K. He's a zombie wearing a nice top hat and cane. Very dapper man, thing, whatever he is. And he'll fight you. But before you can strike the killing blow, he disappears into his hat and vanishes. Frustrating, but he's interesting, to say the least. I would recommend this game wholeheartedly. You see the ruins of the world. Mankind's gone. Just poof. Extinct. And it's up to War to clear his name, because as I said before, when you start the game, Heaven and Hell are already fighting. They were doing that before War showed up, and so he's actually framed for this. Big spoiler, big spoiler. So, turn off now if you don't want to know. After you beat the fourth that shows, which is Straga, who is annoying, you get taken to the Garden of Eden, where the Tree of Knowledge shows you what happened. In that an angel named Abaddon, who is now known as the Destroyer, big dragon, kicked off the war by breaking the first 6 seals of the apocalypse to try to, draw hell in so they could destroy him. And, if they got busted, they could say, "Who are you going to believe, us or the Prince of Lies?" That plan backfired severely. But the council knew about this, but they couldn't do anything without proof, right? So they set War up, knowing that he would butcher and kill everybody in this path of clearing his name. I mean, he didn't kill Luthane, nor Uriel, nor Azrael, so the plan kind of backfired. And of course, War is going to be pissed, It's like, dude, he had been loyal, the most loyal of the 4. Every man has his breaking point. I mean, after you kill Abaddon, and you take back the 7th seal which he had on him, the other Watcher tries to take it from you and does the whole typical speech of, "Ha ha ha, I set you up." But Uriel destroys the seal, bringing back War, who then crushes the Watcher's head like a grape. And then more or less summons his siblings, because she says he would fight Heaven and Hell alone, and he holds up the shattered shards and says, "No, never alone." The game ends with you seeing 3 comet streaks. I think purple, gold, and I think kind of light green, blue, kind of. It's supposed to be death. But I give this game a 10 out of 10. So, Arctic Nerd, signing off. Have a good night, and I hope you have a fantastic week. Please like, share, and subscribe. Have a good day.